Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today what we're dealing with is a Chevrolet Cruze 2011 vintage with an ABS light on, and then also sets the StabiliTrak or the traction control light too. So anyways, we're going to get a look at that and see what's going on. Here's the car for you, like I say, 2011 Cruze. And so anyways, I already got it in here just doing a scan on it. So but there's the ABS light, and then once you drive it, which we'll go do that in a second, then the traction control will come on as well. But so anyways, just went ahead and did a health report, and so the only codes we got is for the electronic brake control module and all for the right rear wheel speed sensor. So the circuit probably erratic and open and not plausible. Okay, so but anyways, that's what we got. So we're gonna enter there, and then we'll just graph these wheel speed sensors. I imagine we're gonna have a dead one there on the right rear, but we'll follow the data here. Left front, left rear, right front, right rear. Okay, now let's get out of here and then we'll go get some data graphed. Well, there's some data. Pretty erratic. Wait for it to kick me out here. Yeah, that right rear, as you can see, is pretty erratic, kind of in, out. It does come on here and there a little bit. Pretty much, there's your issue. And there we got it graphed, and the right rear definitely dropping out, kind of comes on, goes, but for the most part, definitely doesn't register with the other three correctly. So we'll get it back to the shop and get it in the air and get a look at least at that right rear and see if we can find anything obvious. And now that we've driven it, we got service, traction control, and the ABS. And now here we are at the right rear wheel and looking up here at the speed sensor. The bearing's in here, and then right in here is our reluctor on the back of that bearing. And there's actually like a steel cover covering it there. And say we don't have to really get too scientific here on this one. We can look right at the bottom here, and there's a little access hole where you can see in there. And you can see right there where that magnet's broken. See where that black spot ends? So that little black chunk in there is the magnet, and that's broken off. You can see it's gone the whole way around except for that one little chunk of it right there. And then I can even show you the passenger side here too. Might be a little harder for me to get in there. This side's a lot harder to see. I think there might be some more dirt in here. There it is. Yeah, there you can see it pretty good. Let me turn it. It looks like this side's scuffing. Got some dirt in there probably. But this side is intact the whole way around. So we're gonna get a new wheel bearing over here on this side. Pull the drum on. Then we'll go to the back side. We got 4 bolts here on the back. That's it, right? And then I obviously don't want to let it hang by your hose and your parking brake cable, but yet here we are. Alright. And now I got a couple bolts threaded into the back of the bearing here, and I'm just going to try and drive the bearing out of the backing plate. There we got her. There we got our bearing. And now you can fully see right there, that's our magnet, or our tone ring, and just come apart on the rest of the bearing there. I'll peek in here. There's sensor. The sensor looks alright. Back in there, hard to see, but no damage to it. Scrape some of the crud out from around it. We got a new wheel bearing now, it just showed up. So I'm putting in a Moog. I like to use Moog or NTN hub assemblies a lot of times, so they just kind of have the best results as far as longevity, I guess. And if they don't, they at least come with a good warranty. So, but yeah, the China wheel bearings aren't the greatest. Not that Moog's not a China wheel bearing. It's probably a Korean wheel bearing. Neither here nor there. Yeah. Korea! But this one you can see right there how it's fully intact, that magnet the whole way around, and you wouldn't even really know it's a magnet on there. But so that's what we got, and we're gonna get her shoved back in there. But anyway, just for reference too, you can kind of see the way it's set up in there. But that sensor's just got a little finger that comes down and then reads off this right here, so that sensor's right here all the time, so it doesn't take much to damage that sensor either. A little piece of dirt or a rock or debris gets down in there between that magnet and the sensor, and it'll pop that sensor too. It's not very uncommon, so, but we know what we're up against, or we think we do. Like a glove. Brake drum back on. If it will. wheel back on. Now I got it fired back up, so light on, and we're gonna clear our code and oop. Hopefully we've got her fixed. Rado hopes so too. Gotta have time for fetch this afternoon. Okay, all the same codes we had before. And we'll go and clear them. Fault code, DCCC display, no trouble codes, lights off. So now let's come into our data stream and see if today it will let me look at my wheel speeds while I'm driving it. Highly doubt it. Left front, left rear, right front, right rear. Alright, and then I'll see how far I get. Let me get the door open here. Alright, now we are moving. It's actually letting me look at my wheel speeds, so that's good. Very helpful. And since it's doing that, I'll do what I wanted to do yesterday, and I'll actually graph them. So, oops. Graph. There we go. Alright, and then we can look at all of our sensors here. Checking them all out. Okay, and it appears that we all seem to agree here. No more light. I think we're going to call that one fixed. Alright guys, so we're going to call this one fixed. Got the wheel bearing in there with the shitty tone ring on it. You know, it's not even really a tone ring anymore that you can call it, but technically it is. But the edges are just cheap, and they're glued on there, plastic, and they break off. So, you know, fortunate that they're making things so cheap, and we live here in Michigan where the roads are so crummy as well as the conditions. So, you know, surefire way for somebody to make money if you're into repair. So anyways, though, not much to it, and I hope that helps somebody out, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.